Check the mic, we're going live. Stories told, they rise and dive. Topics fresh with every spin. You won't guess what's coming in. Every week a new surprise. Minds awake, never lies. Conversations bold and free. Tune in now, just wait and see. This podcast is uncalled for. Catch us here, there's so much more. Laughs and tales you can't ignore. A journey that will leave you floored. In the night or in the day, just press play, we're on our way. Voices sharp, opinions bright, talking through the day and night. Guests and hosts in perfect.
Hello, nerds. Welcome to the podcast. Our special thoughts on playing Comicon as a volunteer. So, a few things about this. So, I learned from an article that 2013 was the first year that playing Comicon was actually held at Bartle Hall, which is our big convention center here in Kansas City. But the years before 2013, it was actually held in the suburbs in Overland Park. I mentioned that is the 2013 Comic-Con that I went to, and I distinctly recall only half of that building was being used for the convention. And that was also the same year that friends of the podcast, Sam Toddy and Bill Butts, did their Playing Comicon video, which you can still watch today on the YouTubes. And then went, I think it was the next year, so 14, to get John Ratzenberger's signature as part of a punishment on the winning side for getting some picks wrong. I forget which picks I got wrong, but I know I got picks wrong because I paid money to get that autograph. And John Ratzenberger, Cliff Cleveland on Cheers, very nice guy. And it was the following year that Tim Crippen, friend of the podcast and former Wingside co-host, he too lost a bet, lost on picks, and had to be punished. And he got not one but two autographs that year. I think it was Carrie Ellis, Princess Bride, he played Wesley, and Aaron Gray, I think, were the two that he got. And okay, that's it. We did that punishment twice in a row, so we are retiring it. But the fact of the matter is, Planet Comic-Con just keeps getting more and more expensive. It's already expensive to purchase a ticket. I have the official program here with me. I don't know if they have the ticket prices listed. If they do, I will tell you what they are, but oh boy, it was not cheap to attend. The only cheap way to attend these things anymore is just to be a volunteer, and that's what I did this year. I hadn't been in years, so I missed out on a lot of Star Trek guests, and that bums me out being a Trekkie and everything. But the reality of the situation is you have to pay so much to get in. Then you have to pay to get autographs or even meet the celebrities that they bring in. And then you have to pay for stuff, because there are vendors all over the place selling their merch and all that. And then you have to pay for food. And convention center food ain't cheap. It's not usually the highest quality of food, but it's certainly not cheap. And of course the parking situation, the big P word. So a couple things to point out here is that Barney's Plaza, which underneath which was a big parking structure that led directly into the convention center and municipal auditorium right next door, and technically part of the convention center as well. Yeah, that's been torn down. It's being rebuilt, and you could see it from the convention center escalators, and everything. And so you have to find other parking options. I think they set up that for the volunteers this year that they could park at Kemper and take a shuttle to and from. I chose to park over at Union Station. I'm still having some car issues, and yeah, that was the scene of the crime for the beginning of my most famous car issue, which finally got resolved. Thank goodness. But still having some car issues as of this recording. But I consciously parked at Union Station and not Crown Center, even though it's like right across the street. And everyone who's bitching about the Royals looking at Washington Square Park, which is in that little park in between. Shut the fuck up about parking, because there's still plenty of it. You will have to pay for it. Well, you have to pay for parking anyway at the ballpark, so yeah. And number two, and this is going to get to the crux of why I decided to park there. I hopped on the streetcar. Next year, I might just park on the plaza, hop on the streetcar, and do that. So, hopped on the streetcar and went to Power and Light Stop. Got off there, walked 2 blocks west up a hill to get to where I needed to be for the convention center. And I did this both days I was there. I was there Friday and I was there on Sunday. Friday I was there doing the media team, doing some video. And Sunday I was there to work with the board gaming side of things. So yeah, that's another thing at these conventions is, especially the geeky ones like playing Comicon would be. They have an entire room set up for board gaming, and I'll talk more about that when I get to that part of the story. But for now, let's talk about Friday doing the media team. So I check in. They gave me a bag, really cool bag, by the way. I think I'll be using it from now on for stuff. They had snacks available, and in the bag they had a t-shirt. Because I was doing media, they gave me a black t-shirt to wear. Went upstairs. The media team has their own room. No one else is allowed in. The first part was basically just, the whole stereotype of working in media is you show up early to sit around and wait. And that was definitely the case here. So we sat around, waited. We were given a brief talk, and then we're given a tour of the place. Me and everyone else in the media team, who, by the way, all got little assignment cards telling them where they needed to be at what time for their different assignments and everything. But I did not get one, and that's fine, because I found out, because I'm a video guy and these people are all doing still photography, that they were a little loose with what I was supposed to get. And I was introduced to my the video supervisor, Drew, whom I actually kind of had a run-in with before. So now's a good time to talk about Smoke Break. Smoke Break is you can find this on YouTube still. It's a 115 episodes, all very short, directed and produced by my friend Kendall Sin. Kendall, we need to get you on the podcast at some point. And it's just we shot it. It was shot in the Crossroads at a law firm there that happens to have a central patio area. I said it's Kendall's project, but he invited me there for one day to do behind the scenes stuff and did nothing with it. But the series itself is, you got a bunch of local actors, and Drew was actually one of them, to basically play a bunch of employees at this firm. We're not quite sure what this firm actually does, but all these people are coming out and on their smoke breaks. It does star the two key actors in this are Jeffrey Staub and Davis DeRock, and those two are comedic acting geniuses, and such. So I do highly recommend that series. Anyways, Drew just told me, here are some of the panels that will be taking place today, because it was my only day doing video work. And so, yeah, I'll see if I can get at least one of these panels before I have to leave for the day. But in the meantime, yeah, I'll just go on the floor, on the main convention floor, and get as much as possible. Consciously staying away from celebrities, even though I did walk to Celebrity Row, mostly to go to the bathroom. But when I did so, I noticed already, this is at the beginning of the convention, already, huge line for autographs with David Tennant, who is on Doctor Who. And if you recall from our Sam Toddy episode, he had to explain to me what Doctor Who was. He is one of the actors who played the Doctor. And that's the only really celeb sighting I had all day. But I did walk around and get some footage, trying to do so with as much juice as humanly possible, because I was working on just one battery, and it's been a while since I used my camera. All right, so no guarantee that I would have been able to get everything I needed, but I got plenty of good shots, none of which I kept. They all went to the media team for their purposes. But I can tell you about some of them. So one of the booths I stopped by was actually Jan Gephardt. Her son Ty has been on the podcast. Ty, currently the president of Heartland Naturists. And so we've had both the most recent presidents of that group on the podcast, along with Mark. And said, yeah, I'm Ty's. I'm from Ty's. And he told me all about you and everything. And I'll be seeing him this evening. That's why I didn't stay the whole time, was I was going to go to a Heartland swim. So, yeah, cut my time short to swim naked. I do not think that's going to be the case next year. And, well, we'll see about Planet Anime coming up in the fall. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case for next year, because Heartland swims are always the third Friday of the month. Next year, Planet Comicon will be March 27th through 29th. So I'll be able to stay a little longer. Actually, now I'm looking at this. Planet Anime is November 21st through 23rd, and that is a swim weekend. I still want to volunteer for that, though. So yeah, I met Ty's mom. I also met a artist. I think his name was Drew, who did a lot of pretty cool stuff. I stopped and talked with him about the podcast, but the really cool stuff. Oh, here it is. Drew this. Drew Grainer is the guy's name. Drew Grainer Illustrations.com. What really caught me with this guy is he did drawings of the Kelsey brothers. He did a really cool one of Travis giving Jason a big kiss on the cheek, and Jason's grimacing, and then Jason being really fierce, a real fierce expression on his face and everything. And we talked a little bit about, I guess he got shot at on New Heights, as did I, the whole sandwich thing that led to Travis's Mayo ASMR. Then I caught some other clips of people interacting with vendors and some cosplayers. Lots of cosplay of these things, by the way, and a variety of cosplay. So I saw a lot of Star Wars. I saw some Star Trek, and some other cool stuff in between. Even a Shorzy jersey I saw. Shout out to Letterkenny and Shorzy, and fuck you, Shorzy! Give your balls a target, Ted fucker. But another group that I thought was really cool to run into was the KC-R2 builders. So these are a bunch of local folks who build R2-D2 units. Life-size, fully functional, radio control R2-D2 units and they have the lights and the beeps and everything for those who aren't familiar with Star Wars. And they have all different types of units, so not just R2 units, but pretty much all the small drones that you see throughout Star Wars. So I thought that was pretty cool and everything. And yeah. I also noticed that the U.S. Navy was there with a video gaming kiosk. So a lot of people were playing video games, your tax dollars in action, and I walked away with a pen. And here's the occasional reminder that, yes, I was very briefly in the United States Navy for about 12 days. To each his own. Yes. Yeah. And I did get a little bit of one of the panels before I had to leave. And they were talking about zombies. So, group from Western Kansas actually coming in, and we talked to a little bit nice folks and everything. I hope their panel went great. And I got a really cool shot. My last shot of the convention that day was two convention goers with lightsabers kind of going ahead and striking a pose and all that. So, and walked away with a couple of cards. One is from Jan Gephardt's on her books. So What's Bred in the Bone, which Ty mentioned when he was on the podcast. We have a Bone of Contention, A Bone to Pick, and The Other Side of Fear, a novella about the XK9s. And they all have they all have dogs on the covers. So really cool. Also got a thing. This is 3DHQ, so it's a full size, full 3D scanner and printer. So the idea is you get yourself scanned, you'd step into their little booth, get yourself scanned, and it becomes 3D art. So we can create how it works. Step 1, step into our full body 3D scanner. Step 2, strike a pose. Step 3, choose the size you want your 3D memory to be printed in, and you're all set. We can create 3D figures from photos, but they would be quoted individually. We do offer lithophanes. I have never seen that word before. And holograms from a photo. About material options, Premier Resin, our latest high resolution material, offering the best color matching accuracy. Its detail level is up to 5 times higher compared to other options. Monochrome. Choose a single color print in FDM or resin crafted from robust plastics like PLA, PETG, or resin. Events. We offer our full 3D scanning services to all types of events, school, company, private, charity, fundraisers, and more. Wholesale. We offer wholesale discounts on all of our merchandise and can also make custom merch for your company. And they charge a lot. So 2-inch 3D printed thing, that's $99. No, thank you, but yeah, that is cool that is a thing. Also got a little video of I think it's Falcor from the Neverending Story, the big luck dragon. Someone was actually riding this thing, so that's pretty cool. And I did run into friends of the podcast both days. So day one, I ran into Dan Hanley, who I think was there all 3 days. Actually, that's a commitment. Yes. Day 2, that Saturday, I had to work, so could not show up. And day 3, the Sunday, that was the board gaming thing. So I got there a little early. Well, got the earliest, Gene. So I walked around a little bit. So I ran to another friend of the podcast, Mike Pohl, who was there playtesting and running his game. And I ran into some other friends as well throughout the course of the convention. And there were some other friends of the podcast who were there. I just didn't get a chance to see them. But that's okay. So the board gaming side of things, they have this set up mostly free gaming, some free play area. And they had a couple vendors set up there as well. And they had a section cordoned off for D&D and things like that. And they had a game library set up too. So here, I'll go and name drop Coach Jessie, our former chess coach. She showed up for D&D. We talked a little while. And we will see if we're able to do collaborative video work and get her on the podcast as well. But it's great that she's doing well and all that. So, but the game library, similar to how we run game libraries, it's Midwest Game Fest and other gaming conventions. By the way, this is a good time to point out this will have already been out by the time Midwest Game Fest comes around, but I'll be volunteering Midwest Game Fest again. I'll see if I can get some material from that. Some interesting people I checked in and out for the games. They did things a little differently in that we actually collected people's driver's licenses to check out board games, and one was from Pennsylvania, West Versailles, Pennsylvania. I had never heard that place, so I asked, where is that? She said, well, it's outside Pittsburgh. Oh, really? My father's from Pittsburgh, and of we talked a little bit before they went enjoyed the game, and I think that's actually going to be the end of my discussion here. Now, will I do this again? Absolutely, if given the opportunity. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing both sides of the coin. I did make it clear I wanted to try to do both sides, and they made it clear that during my time at the convention, while I was working the convention, that was not to do any podcast activities, and I complied, and that's why I'm doing this episode now, post convention. Speaking of the gaming section, I did pick one of these up. This is a little quiz that Mensa, the Smart People group, put out in relation to this convention. I'll go and read it, and then I will share the answers as well. So take the Mensa Planet Comicon quiz and see if you are as smart as the Doctor or Doc Brown. I should point out that one of the celebs there was Christopher Lloyd, most famously Doc Brown in Back to the Future. So notes. While the 10 questions are similar to those on a real exam is longer, and some liberty has been taken at this show with changes for Planet Comicon. Question number 1. The Doctor asks, what is the 4-digit number in which the first digit is 1/5 the last, and the second and third digits are a single number? As a single number, are the last digit multiplied by 3. Hint, the sum of all digits is 12. I'm not going to try to answer that. In fact, unless I have a good idea what the answer is, I'm going to not answer them right now. Question number 2. Jane went to visit Jill. Jill is Jane's only husband's mother-in-law's only husband's only daughter's only daughter. What relation is Jill to Jane? The smart aleck answer is, to quote Spaceballs, absolutely nothing. I'm your father's brother's cousin's nephew's former roommate, which makes us absolutely nothing. Question number 3, Back to the Future. Marty McFly asked Doc which word below, which is least like the others, the difference has nothing to do with vowels or consonants. He answered, more pears, animal, zipper. More pears, animal, zipper. Question number 4, Star Trek question. So, Guinan thinks Picard likes Zinfandel, but not Merlot. He likes Chardonnay, but not Riesling. And he likes Pinot Noir, but not Shiraz. Following the same rule, would Picard like Cabernet or Rosé, and why? Oh, let's see. Zinfandel, white wine. Merlot, red. Chardonnay, white wine. I'm not too sure about Riesling. Yes. Pinot Noir is red. And Shiraz, another one I don't quite know. But Cabernet and Rosé. Cabernet is a white. Rosé is its own thing. I will just say Cabernet. Just guess. And I'm not quite sure why. But we'll get to the answers later. Question 5. Han Solo needs to fuel the hyperdrive and is trying to measure some coaxium. What number is 1 more than 1/10 of 1/5 of 1/2 of 4,000? You're making us do a shit ton of math. Question 6. In a foot race, this is where it refers to Pac-Man. The four ghosts in Pac-Man. Inky was neither first nor last. Pepper beat Inky. Inky beat Blinky. Clyde, HBM Clyde, was neither first nor last. Clyde beat Pinky. Blinky beat Clyde. So, who came in first and who came in last? Okay, I don't know where Pepper came from, but the rest, those are the ghosts in Pac-Man. Number 7, help Grogu, also known as Baby Yoda, figure out what number best completes the following sequence. 1, 2, 4, 7, 11. Insert here, 22. Number 8, Bo-Katan wants to make some drinks, but needs some fruit. Boba Fett runs to the store and buys 4 oranges and 3 lemons for $3.60. The next day, Bo-Katan buys 3 oranges and 4 lemons for $3.40. How much did each lemon and orange cost? I'm going to guess the lemons were cheaper than the oranges, and that generally is the case. Number 9, place the same 3-letter word on each blank to make 4 common words. It is neither who nor doc. Rhine, R-E-I-N, ology, Ori, O-R-Y, and me. And number 10, Professor River Song says there's only one 9-letter word that contains only one vowel. Do you know what it is? Is it Georgian? Answers. Number 1, 1,155. 1 equals 1/5 of 5. 5 equals 3 times 5. Number 2, she is Jane's daughter. Jane's mother's husband is Jane's father. His daughter is Jane, and Jill is her daughter. So, okie dokie. That's not absolutely nothing. Number 3 is zipper. The others are anagrams for cities: Rome, Paris, and Manila. Number 4, I got it right, Cabernet. Picard likes wines with 3-syllable names. By the way, there is an actual Chateau Picard. Number 5, the Han Solo one, is 41. 4,000 divided by 2 is 2,000. Divide that by 5 is 400. Divide that by 10 is 40 plus 1, and you get 41. Number 6, the Pac-Man ghost thing. So Pepper finishes first, and Pinky finishes last. I don't know where Pepper came from, but Pinky is definitely one of the ghosts. Number 7, the Baby Yoda one is 16. Each letter adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, respectively, to the preceding number. Otherwise known as the puzzle that made Lisa Simpson think she was stupid. Number 8 on oranges and lemons. Oranges cost 60 cents each, and lemons cost 40 cents each. Number 9 is the, T-H-E. So therein, theology, theory, and theme. Nice. And number 10 is strengths. All right, so clearly not going with the Georgian word. All right. So got 9 out of 10 right. Yes. Got 7 or 8 correct. Very good. Ready to test for real. This will probably already pass by the time this episode is out, but the next testing session for Mensa is April 19th at 10 at Lenexa City Center Library, where we've done, where we did our 100th episode and we did our 5th year anniversary episode. If you prefer private testing, please visit our national website, us.mensa.org. Register before April 30th with code KC Comicon 20 and save 20%. So that is pretty cool. And I did take their practice test, and turns out I am above average intelligence, but not quite Mensa smart. Although that would be interesting. I'm pretty sure I'm doing stuff that day, but I will go ahead and just take a look at my calendar. There. And yeah, that's a Saturday, and I am working that day. All right. So that will do it for our Planet Comicon section of the podcast. Again, I had a great time volunteering, and I look forward to volunteering again. And I might consider doing volunteering at Planet Anime as well. So I want to thank the folks at Planet Comicon once again. And if I happen to be there and you happen to be there, feel free to stop by and say hi. So we shall talk soon. This podcast is Uncalled For, is hosted, produced, and edited by myself, Mike Chernevsky. The opening music is the This Podcast is Uncalled For theme, created at suno.com, suno.com. Our outro music is Broken Reality by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com. It is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license.
Please support the podcast and purchase our exclusive Uncalled For merchandise. T-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, stickers, and so much more. Go to www.cafepress.com/uncalledforpod. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next time.